Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to LES Matters TV. On today's episode of LES Matters TV, I'm going to be talking about how to get your children to sleep now that they are back to school. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about how to get your children to sleep now that they are back to school. I know getting children to sleep during school year can be difficult, it can be challenging, but I have some tips to help you in relation to getting your children to sleep. The first tip I'm going to give out today in relation to getting your children to sleep is create a sleeping pattern. Yes, it's important that you as the parent, as the guardian, in relation to getting your children to sleep during the school year, you need to create a sleeping pattern. And in relation to creating a sleeping pattern, I'll encourage you to stick to this. I'll cite few examples. Okay, so for instance, if you want your children to sleep 8 o'clock, make sure 8 p.m. every day they go to bed. If you want them to sleep 9 p.m., make sure 9 p.m. every day your children go to bed. Yes, at least you have this pattern. And as time goes on, the children will get used to this pattern as well. They know that when it's 8 o'clock, they know that when it's 9 o'clock, it's definitely time for them to sleep. So the first tip I'm going to give out today in relation to getting your children to sleep during the school year is to create a sleeping pattern. And not just creating a sleeping pattern, you need to stick to this, except only in case of emergency, which we know that emergencies sometimes happen. But if not in case of emergency, it is important that you have a sleeping pattern and you stick to your sleeping pattern. This is important. At least as time goes on, the children will get used to the sleeping pattern as well. They know 8 p.m., 9 p.m., they have to be in bed. So take note of this first tip, all right? The second tip I'm going to give out today in relation to getting your children to sleep during the school year is turn off TV, turn off mobile phone before bedtime. This is important. So for instance, if you want your children to sleep 8 p.m., so by 7 p.m. you need to shut down everything in the house. No mobile phone 7 p.m., no TV 7 p.m., no iPad 7 p.m., no PS 7 p.m. This is important. At least between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. the children will have relaxed, they would have calmed down, and then 8 o'clock they will be asleep. So it's important that you turn off TV, mobile phones, PS an hour before the actual time that you want your children to sleep. This is important because this will get them to relax and calm down. Let's say for instance, when it comes to 7 p.m., if you turn off the TV, sometimes children might be, they might be nagging, they might not want the TV to be turned up. Oh no, mommy, there's my favorite show coming up. But you need to stick to this. It's also important, an hour before you want your children to sleep, turn off everything in the house. Let everything be turned off completely. Mobile phones away, no TV, no iPad, no PS, no tablet. This is important. At least your children have an hour before the actual time that you want them to sleep, to relax, to calm down. Okay, so this is important. Okay, you need to ensure that you turn off mobile phones, PlayStations, no iPad, no TV an hour before you actually want your children to sleep. This is important. And the reason for this is you might be wondering, okay, I want my children to sleep 8 o'clock. Okay, why do they have to put everything away 7 p.m.? This is important because at least between the space of 7 to 8 p.m. they would have relaxed. Maybe if they want to have a chat, if there's anything that they want to do between that space of 7 to 8 p.m., they'll be able to do it. And then 8 p.m. they'll be good to go. They'll be ready to sleep then. All right. Take note of this second point as well. All right. Tip that I'm going to give out today in relation to getting your children to sleep during the school year is to ensure no mobile phones, no TV, no PlayStation, no PS in the bedroom. This is important. I'm going to repeat this again. For you as a parent, as a guardian, if you want your children to sleep during the school year, and not just even sleeping, if you want your children to have adequate sleep during the school year, then it's important that there should be no phones in the bedroom, there should be no iPad in the bedroom, there should be no TV in the bedroom, there should be no PS in the bedroom. All this should be away, out of sight in the bedroom. This is important because, for instance, you might actually say, oh, 7 p.m., your children are in their bedroom, 8 o'clock, they are sleeping. And you never know. You might be thinking that they are sleeping and they are on their mobile phones, or they are watching TV, or they are using iPads. So it's important. If you want your children to have good sleep during the school year, ensure that they do not bring their mobile phones into their bedroom. Ensure there's no TV in their bedroom. Ensure there's no PS in their bedroom. This is important. These are distractions. Mobile phones are distractions. PS are distractions, TVs are distractions, iPad are distractions when it comes to sleeping. So you need to take note of this. If you want your children to get adequate sleep during the school year, then it's important that all this should be out of the bedroom. This is important. And then for you as a parent to have that assurance that yes, you know your children are in the bedroom, no distractions, that they will definitely go to sleep. So please kindly take note of this third tip as well. All right. Fourth tip, which is the last tip that I'm going to give out today in relation to getting your children to sleep during the school year, is ensure that you set up a relaxation routine before they actually go to bed. Let them do something that is relaxing before they go to bed. Is a routine. Ensure that maybe before they go to bed, you have a story time with them, or let them listen to music. This is important. At least it's going to relax them, it's going to calm their nerves down, and then they will be good to go to sleep. So it's important. Do not just send your children off to bed. Okay, 8 p.m. Tommy, 8 p.m. Chloe, 8 p.m. Sarah, it's time for you to go to bed. Ensure that they are relaxed. Do something relaxing with them. And relaxing thing you could do with your children is talk to them about their school. Ask them how was their school. It's a time for you to bond with them as well. So you might be that parent guidance that you're busy as well. Maybe you go to work in the morning, you don't come back in the evening. So during bedtime, it's a time for you to catch up with your children. Ask them questions. How was school today? Hope everything is okay. Do something nice with them. Read them stories, a little bit of music to calm them down before you send them to bed. Okay, so these are just a few tips from me today in relation to how you could help your children to sleep during the school year. And if you want more of this on this channel, what do you have to do? Kindly subscribe, and not just subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first person to be notified each time a new video is being dropped on this channel. Until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.